Tokaido is a game for 2 to 5 players who take the roles of travelers on Japan's famous East Sea Road. During the game, players travel from Kyoto to Tokyo, stopping along the way to buy keepsakes, talk to fellow travelers, eat delicious food, or just relax and enjoy the scenery. Everything you do in Tokaido earns you some victory points, or VPs, and at the end of the game, the player with the most VPs is the winner. Before the game begins, players are given a character card, which shows their unique special ability as well as how many coins they will have at the start of the journey. On each turn, the player who is furthest behind on the road must move forward. A player can move ahead any number of spaces, stopping on an unoccupied space of his choice. The exception to this rule is that players cannot move past an inn until all of their fellow travelers have also arrived. Each space along the road grants a special action. Stopping at a village space gives the player the option to buy souvenirs. The player draws the top 3 souvenir cards and can purchase as many as he wants. Souvenirs come in 4 types, and each different type in a set is worth an increasing amount of VPs. Farm spaces give the player 3 coins. There are 3 different types of panorama spaces along the road. Each time a player stops at one, he receives a panorama card as well as 1 or more VPs. Eventually, a player can complete a panorama by collecting all of the appropriate cards. Hot Springs spaces let the player draw a card from the Hot Springs deck. These cards are worth either 2 or 3 VPs. When a player stops at a temple, he must donate 1, 2, or 3 coins, gaining 1 VP for each coin donated. Encounter spaces grant an encounter card. These cards give different bonuses, from VPs to coins to panorama cards. Finally, the first player to arrive at an inn draws a number of meal cards equal to the number of players plus 1. He may then purchase one if he likes. Each other player arriving at the inn can choose from the remaining meal cards and buy one if they want. When all players have arrived at the inn, the journey continues. Once all players have arrived in Tokyo and shared one last meal, the game ends. 4 special achievement VP cards are awarded, and the player with the most victory points wins the game.